Okay, you guys, on this video, I want to show you the different phases of detoxing that you can do as you go into the new year. It's 2020 is coming, or maybe when you're watching it, 2020 is here. But what I want to show you is that fasting has incredible detox capabilities, and I will show you what fast I recommend you do if you want to detox. And it's one I don't talk about a lot, so I'm really excited to show it to you. And then I'll show you what foods you need to be looking at to help detox. And then we'll talk about how do you know what supplements to choose and what's a really good protocol for pulling out things like neurotoxins. There's different phases to detoxing. It's not as simple as just going, oh, I'm going to detox. There's a lot of different pieces you can put together. And as you guys know, I am on a mission in 2020 to help over 1 million people build themselves a fasting lifestyle. In that fasting lifestyle, you can detox, you can heal, you can make this year the year that you finally thrive with your health. So this is a great video so that you can jump into detoxing and you can start that process of you being the best you possible. Excited to share it with you. Okay, let's talk about detoxing, because depending on when you're watching this, we are at the end of 2019 in the midst of the holiday season, and we're about to go into the new year, go into 2020, and a lot of you guys are going to be looking for different detoxes. And I have some really strong opinions on detoxing because I've watched and helped so many people who have detoxed improperly. So I want to talk about first which one of these fasts that I teach here on my channel is going to be best for detoxing. And then I want to move into how do you pick a good detox? How do you know if you should be just eating more celery or some more chlorella or cilantro? Like, how do you know what the best detox is for you? So we'll kind of dive into both of those. Now, again, if you've been following me along, you know that I believe that every fast has a different experience. And fasting in general is what we call catabolic, meaning that it's a breaker down, or like it breaks down your body. It's detoxing. Detoxing is breaking down, pulling out. Anabolic is where we're building up. So when we do muscle building, even when we do like trying to get some stem cell production, we're building up. But when we're detoxing, we're breaking down. So of course, my favorite fast for that is autophagy fasting, going 17 hours, maybe even somewhere between 17 to 72 hours is that sweet spot for autophagy. So if you come into the new year and you want to do some detoxing, you want to go back and watch those videos on autophagy and autophagy fasting. That to me is my go-to detox fast. If you love fasting 17 hours, you can go even further if you want. I personally love the autophagy fasting because it's 17 hours, it's keeping protein down under 20 grams. You can use things like some teas or some exercises and things that you can do to keep stimulating autophagy. So go watch the whole series I did on that. So autophagy is detoxing, whereas like intermittent fasting, not so much detoxing. That's more like we're stimulating growth hormone. We're trying to get your body to produce some ketones, but it's not really a detox fast. So autophagy is my favorite fast for detoxing. The second fast, and I don't talk about this a lot, but I think it's something that I did on my Brain Reset series, is that just like we live in a time where we have had too much insulin from too much sugar, we also live in a time where we've had too much dopamine from too much stimulation of everything in our life. We live in this instantaneous life where we're getting flooded with dopamine all the time. So one of the other things that I like to detox is dopamine, which doesn't sound like it should be that much fun, but if you go back and you watch the Brain Reset videos I did, what we did with the dopamine fast is that we had you guys go at least 48 hours without food. So a 48-hour fast, now you're getting autophagy of your cells, and you're getting your dopamine receptor sites reestablished and reset, so that you will experience joy at a deeper level, which is awesome. And then remember that Jason Fung taught us that at like 36 hours that we are now forcing our body to start to go after stored insulin and stored glucose. So if you're trying to lose weight and you want to do it through a detox fast, you would want to at least throw in some 36-hour fasts. So, you could accomplish autophagy, you could accomplish insulin and glucose storage, and you could accomplish dopamine resetting all from a 48-hour fast. So you would hit each one of those markers. Those to me are my detox fasts. When we're trying to secrete stem cells, which is something we're trying to get your body to produce, those are the longer water fasts. Those are the fast mimicking diets. Those kind of things we're trying to get the body to produce something. The three that I just told you, we're trying to get the body to reset and repair, which to me is what detoxing is doing. Pulling stuff out so your body can heal itself. Okay, so that's self-detox. Now, a lot of you are going to need to go and do some assisted detox as we go into this new year. And what I'll tell you with that is there are foods. There's some great foods that have things like glutathione in them, like Brussels sprouts and broccoli and cauliflower. All the cruciferous foods are very detoxifying. We have things like chlorella and cilantro that have some really mild binders in them. They're not incredible binders, but they have natural binders in them that will help to bind to some of the toxins that are in your body. So once you got done with a 48-hour fast, like a really cool detox program for the new year would be do a 48-hour fast, and then when you break that 48-hour fast, go into eating the vegetables for a couple of days where you're doing all cruciferous. That's when you would want to do some of your juicing, like celery juicing and cilantro juicing, and that's when you would want to lean into some of the chlorella products. So now you've done a self-detox, and you've done a mildest assisted detox, and now the best detox that I know is the heavy metal detox we do, which is a 90-day protocol where we take you through opening up your detox pathways. We take you through pulling these toxins out of your body and then pulling them out of your brain. That is a game-changing detox. If you feel like you need a really deep detox, there's no better detox than that process, and we want to walk you through it. So if you're interested in that, just put heavy metal detox and we'll send you some information on it. But that's how you phase detoxing. Just because you're just going to detox doesn't mean that you're getting to some of these toxins that are lodged in your tissues, lodged in your brain. Lead, for example, gets lodged in your bones. Your fat has toxins in it. So you need 3 different levels of detoxing as you go through your year, as you go into January, so that you can make sure that you're not just getting the surface level toxins, that you're really diving into some of those deeper stuff. And those of you in these first 2 phases, this is the kind of stuff we're going to do at the Forever Young Reset. That'll go from January 13th through January 31st. So if you want to know how to do some of this self-detoxing with me, join me. I'm going to lead you through that experience. Just put Forever Young in the comments and we'll make sure that you get it. But we live in the most toxic time in human history. Super duper smart to be thinking about detoxing right now. So the whole world wants to detox in January. Grab the momentum that society has for you. Make 2020 your healthiest year possible, and understand that there are different levels to detoxing, and phase this out for yourself. And you will be amazed next year at this time. We're seeing it right now with people who started with us last year, people that have started their fasting lifestyle journey with us. Their health is in such a different place, and we want that for you too. Hope that helps.